the police department, city and the county, both of them, like, give back ain't been doing. We said, y'all did great. What's y'all secret? I said, nobody like talking to the law, Trey. And so he's like, you know what? I think that's it, man. And so, I was laughing and Kiki and how win, you know what I'm saying, like that. But I said, I tell you what, though, if y'all okay with it, I'm okay with it. We can do it together next year.
Mm-hmm. That'd be big.
You know what I'm saying? But I told him, I said, he said,
it could turn out and for real, that's a good thing.
That'd be big too.
And so I know he can give me the index. He get the index for us for free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you say, especially if you said the county too. No, that's the county.
Right.
Jack. So you must definitely get the index.
Definitely get it in. All right, can we go?
All right, so we're gonna go fade all the way around, and then the part right here, and then you can cut it down just a little bit, like wave length.
Okay.
And then I'm still letting my hairline grow back, so you just kind of
ghost ride it.
Yeah.
All right. Let me bless you, man.
Alright, I appreciate that, man.
What's that shirt you been using, man? You get cut by Keno, man. I try to give him a shirt.
Yeah, I got that. I got the medium on from the Christmas drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I just so happened threw that mug on this morning too, and then I was like, I got to the office. I was like, dang, man, I need to hurry up and get a haircut, and so I was just calling, and then I was like, I'm about to go to Dangerfield anyway. I'm gonna just stop by here.
Oh yeah.
So it was a blessing.
With the shirt on. Yeah,
with the shirt on.
It just so happened. Just so happened.
So, man, you know I've been watching No For Real,
What's that?
Reels and stuff, like what you been doing lately, and you play sports and stuff.
Yeah, man, you know, a lot of people didn't even like realize that, because I don't really tell my story a whole lot. I highlight everybody else and I don't even tell my own story.
Yeah.
And so I got a mentor. He actually from Texarkana, Pleasant Grove. Man, he killing it with digital marketing. He done did like over 500 million. You know, he like killing it. And so I invested into his program. And that was one of the things that he, you know, mentored me on. He was like, man, you gotta tell your story, because like that just make you even more relatable to like the audience you serve. And you feel me? Yeah, it's like I ain't just no random dude just out here at these sports games. Like I really did this type of stuff, you know. So it's like he was like, man, you gotta, you know, kind of get over that barrier and get comfortable telling your story, cause
being a sociable person.
Yeah. Yeah. And he even was talking about more of like, you know, it's deeper than sports. Like, you an underdog. There's so many different underdogs out here in the world in their own lives. You know, maybe it was counted out. Maybe feel like they weren't good enough. Yeah. But, like, you can be that hope for them. And so, that was basically what he was mentoring me on, man.
That's for real. That's true. I was telling him, he didn't know that they were real. I was like, boy, that dude was 6 foot. He'll be pro in something.
On everything.
I was like, that man cold.
Yeah. So, you say mentor. How important is mentoring to a young man when you mention the word mentoring? Because you know a lot of guys, and I'm gonna say guys, and I'm gonna marginalize them, say a lot of guys like us, this color right here.
Yeah.
Pride and ego keeps them from wanting to ask for help, wanting to accept help from somebody who done been down the journey they going down, or trying to get to where they're trying to get to. For you mentoring, because I have mentors too, and I realize the impact of. So what is, when you say mentoring, what is the impact of that for you on your life, and how does that live?
Yeah, that mentorship very important. Like, and most of the time, a lot of people don't want to help because they probably felt like they didn't have the help growing up, and so they just duplicating, replicating the actions that was shown to them. But at the end of the day, though, like if you can like show a young man what they can grow into, possibly that can change the trajectory of their lives, because they may not see that on the day to day. You know, they may not have that proper influence.
No, you're right about that.
So it's just one of those things where it's like, if you can teach me what you would have done differently at my age, that only makes me better if I execute at a high level. And that's what you should want. So that's why I'll be giving the game back. Like, we're doing that conference tomorrow, the CTE conference, like for digital media students who want to learn about photography, videography, and graphic design. Like, we giving the game back. Like, we ain't gatekeeping, because we want to see 50 plus, you know, students out here, you know, hustling with the camera, like in a way where they can be productive, they can go make some money legitimately, and like it just do something to your spirit when you like documenting other people's lives and you helping people become more known in whatever way they want to become
So
known.
y'all having something tomorrow for this?
Yeah, so this will be the 4th one we're doing. So what we do is we invite students, high school students, to the conference. Then we hire local professionals, like my mama should do the photography workshop. I'll do the video workshop. And then I got another homeboy, he'll do graphic design workshop. And so the students just come in and get the game. They're already learning the skills in school, but we just teaching them how to make money with the skills they got now.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of times, man, the kids want to work. They just don't want to work on the weekends, and they don't want to work late at night. They want to work on their own time, especially if you're in high school. So that's why a lot of students, they may not want to work at McDonald's. Not that they, too good for it. It's just like McDonald's don't work around their schedule like that. Like, the kids still want to be a kid at the end of the day. And so we teaching them, like, bro, with these skills, y'all can go make more money than y'all parents right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like right now.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, so that's the whole concept behind it, man, and just allowing the students to network with other schools. And then it's big across the state of Texas, but ain't no conferences like that going on for the students.
Okay.
It's mainly for like the staff.
Yeah.
But the students not getting these type of conferences.
And that's who needed. They the people. So that's who needed. Yeah.
Like the last one we did, we had Dangerfield was there. Dangerfield was deep too.
Speaking of Dangerfield,
Yeah, Dangerfield was deep.
I'm putting you on blast right now, man. Where is my Dangerfield sweater? Quaisha got hers.
Yeah,
Posted
she
on
did.
Facebook, man. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Then he came in with his the other day.
Oh man.
Yeah, we got something coming, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So the thing is, man, like, you know how when you first start something, you don't go all the way in, you just test the waters.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been testing the waters. Those the last 2 shipments. First shipment was pretty big. It was way bigger than what we thought it was gonna be. Second shipment, we just kind of reinvested what we put in, what we made. And then this third shipment, we found a distributor that can actually, take the hoodies and whatever products, and they can send them out for us instead of us having to send them out and us deliver them. So this is gonna get more streamlined to where, like, whenever you order online, everything gotta go online because that's how we keep everything organized.
Mm-hmm.
So once it's ordered online,
Man, tell you some paper trail stuff over with.
nah, for real, man, it's messy. It's messy for real. So yeah, it get messy. So when you order online, it'll be sent directly to the distributor. And the distributor, he a credible guy. So his son play in the MLB. He got like 2 other kids. They going D1 in sports. And then he got a younger kid as well. And they here in East Texas. They in Mineola. And so that's my business partner. That's his stepbrother. And so that's how we got connected. And it was like real. It was tight knit. So I was trusting it. And so he like, man, he believe in what we got going. Like, he could see it like growing throughout East Texas like a wildfire. So he was saying they can do the same profit margins that we already got with the first distributor, but the first distributor in Pakistan, and they sending us the product directly. So we having to handle sending it out to everybody. But he's saying he got a supplier that can send it to him, and then they send it out to our customers for the same profit margin. And so it's like we ain't touching nothing besides the marketing and the sales, and then we can put that on autopilot too pretty soon by running like Facebook ads, or even just putting something in here. We can still put something in here like in barbershops or trusted physical locations. So that's just the plan right now. We just have to knock the kinks out of it, just kind of test the market before we go all in with that. But we got y'all though, man. I'm gonna take care of y'all. We're gonna have some shirts and stuff coming too. Yeah, so I got y'all.
So appreciate it, man.
Cause I had like a few of them in the car, but they way too big. They like 5X, 4X.
Chuck be warm when he get out.
Yeah, be warm when he come.
He about to get out in February, next month.
Next month?
Yeah, that's what he on. Quite sure he gonna be huge.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
What's the so I'm from Pittsburgh, man. Like, I grew up here in East Texas. I was born in Dallas, then we ended up moving back here. And man, I've been here my whole life. So that's why when I be telling people I'm so East Texas, and it's like 903 over everybody, like, I really feel that way, you feel me? Like, I done been to college, I done traveled the world, and it's just like my heart here. Like the things that we doing, we can go do it in Dallas, we can go do it in Houston, Cali, New York, but it's like the meaning of it and the purpose of it and that why. And I feel like it helps their legacy too. That's why we stay here with it.
I agree with you, man. Like I say, I'm from, you know, a lot of people, they ask me a lot of time now, you know, we coming back and where I've been gone for a lot of time, you know, I was like, you from Dangerfield? And I just kind of look at him and be like, are you from Dangerfield?
Nah, for real
you know,
though.
like the question, ain't I'm from Dangerfield, you from Dangerfield, you know, and just, like you said, having that 903 East Texas attitude about things, you know, going somewhere and it ain't nothing like being in East Texas, man. The trees, the air, the environment, you know, East Texas is special.
It really is.
You find a lot of people come to East Texas, man, they get lost down here, they get stuck. They come down here, man, you be trying to figure out when you going home.
Nah, for real, man. It's a beautiful place to be. Yeah, the only thing I really like kind of don't like, and I'm sure a lot of millennials or younger people that'll say this too, like when you do decide that you want to get out and do something, it ain't really a whole lot to do.
Right.
So that's where I be at. Like people be like, why you working all the time? It's like, I really ain't got nothing else to do. Like it's kind of like, for example, like, you know, people look at like Dangerfield football, it's like, dang, like they really cold. Like it's like, what, I mean, it's kind of, you know, what they got to focus on. Like,
right.
You know, then you got the pedigree and the genetics, of course, but it's like, that's your focus. And so it's like, when you hear like you ain't really got a whole lot of nightlife and nothing like that. Like if I want to go to a brunch or if I want to just get dressed up and go out somewhere, like it ain't too many places you can go do that at, and especially in a safe environment too. Like you got to consider that.
Yeah. You know, I believe that's where our generation come in at, where we giving people opportunities to go outside of our area and be successful, and then come back to it, you know, and post something into it, because. Like I said again, it ain't much to do in East Texas, but a lot of our people are around the world. You know, we got guys that done left and they come back, man, they come home. One thing about it, people come back home, you know, they come back home, and I mean, that's the avenue that I like to approach. Even with barbering, you know, I got the ambition to educate barbers, make professional barbers, and it's so that when they do go off, you know, to college or wherever they want to go, they can go to a big city and be successful. That they take their roots with them, you know, and then they'll forget where they come from. Because a lot of times, you know, people get successful and they forget where they come from.
Man,
they forget that the same place they don't want to go back to, it's the same place that made them who they are.
Them roots.
So, yeah, them roots, man. Them roots, when it's planted right and planted deep, no matter where you go, they gonna still be there.
That's real. And that's crazy you say that, man. Because now I think like East Texas got the top people in any industry in the world that you could think of, whether it's football, even right now, like Trent Williams from Longview, the best lineman in the league, like right now. Pat Mahomes, the best quarterback in the league.
From East Texas.
Like they all from East Texas. And that's just, you know, that's just naming like the athletes. But then you got Mildred Jefferson. She was the first black woman to ever graduate Harvard Medical School. You got Homer Jones. He was the first person to ever spike the ball in the NFL. Yep. You got Cole Wetzel. You know, he.
You don't know that. I know Homer Jones.
Nah, for real. Nah, I didn't really know his legacy because I grew up right down the street from Homer Jones.
Yeah. I've been hearing about Homer since I was a kid. I've been hearing about Homer.
Yeah.
Y'all teaching me something.
What's up, dude? From Longview, Matthew, the actor.
Oh,
McConaughey.
Yeah.
Top actor.
Yeah.
He from Longview, yeah. Carroll Shelby. He helped the Ford B Ferrari back in the day.
Yeah.
His name still live on.
Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bo Pilgrim had the biggest chicken corporation in the world at one point.
Right. That's really right, for real, like a lot of.
What's Michael Copa from Mount Pleasant? He just won the World Series.
Yeah, he really from Dangerfield.
Oh, he from Dangerfield?
Yeah,
I ain't know that.
That was a lawyer.
You know, when you see his little story, he still say he from Dangerfield.
I didn't know that, man.
Yeah. His daddy was a lawyer, his sister stuff, and he just moved up there a little bit later. But I seen he had a little documentary about his story, and he was with some girl, you know, she had millions of followers. He like, you come from a town of 3,000 people. He said he's from Dangerfield still. He live in Dangerfield right now. Actually.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, he stay down by the state park.
I need to connect with him.
But he in Dangerfield. He just actually got an extension. What, yesterday, day before? They just gave him just a 1-year extension. The Dodgers did.
Give him the game.
World Series and all that.
That's so dope,
got
man.
the fastest pitch ever, like the, you know, for being clock.
Yeah.
Got the fastest one in the history of the MLB.
Damn.
Yeah, the fastest pitch ever. I was like, man, that little boy used to be riding around his sister on back rims in the back seat. Yeah, we catch it, man. He be in the back seat. And when I first heard about what he was doing stuff, I like, little Mike. He just sit back there and he just in the back seat. His sister on homegirl.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yep.
Nah, it just show you so much greatness come from East Texas. That's why them kids need to know them type of stories, man. It's like, you know, you may be here, you know, you may feel like you in some type of box, but you know, you gotta think outside the box. This place is molding you for like greatness in the world.
For real. You know, and that's my strength and my story, you know, being gone in prison for all those years, you know, and then coming back. A lot of people, I was in Tyler, you know, and cutting hair over there. We have a successful shop over there, and my people say, man, why you go back to Dangerfield? And I tell them all the time, you know, this is where I'm from. You know, like, I ain't trying to lift up, I want to lift up where I'm from. I want to make an impact where I'm from and do something great to give people a chance to realize, like, man, wherever you've been in life, that'll define your ending.
Nah, that's real though. And that's what it come down to, like, just knowing people your story not over, like, and you can write it, like, you know, you can.
Somebody's gonna write it. If you don't write it, somebody's gonna write it.
Talk now.
Nah, for real. If you don't write that story, man, somebody's gonna write it. They gonna sell it how you want to sell it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you gonna be sitting there looking like boo fool.
Nah, that's real though. So talk about like the impact that y'all have here at the barbershop, like, cause I'm sure y'all see like mostly every young man that come through here, and then you got the, you know, the stylists in here too. So y'all, like, this is the community hub. Like anytime you have a barbershop in the community, it's like the hub. Like, you gonna see mostly everybody. Talk about the power of that, like what that's like.
Man, to be honest with you, that's the vision. The vision that came with this barbershop and everything that came with is everything you just said. The impact on the community, the opportunity to speak to young men. You know, we get a chance to see mostly all the young men that play sports here in Dangerfield. They family, talk about the history of the family, what's going on, mentor them, guide them. Because at the end of the day, like, a lot of them, they hear the history, but they really don't know it. And so at the barbershop, that's our goal, to, you know, give back, you know, whether it be through haircuts, through education, through mentoring, because we ain't just some people that just kind of woke up and I want to pick the clippers up and become a barber. You know, Ashley, he learned how to cut, same guy learned how to cut. We both learned how to cut in jail with comb and razors. And then come to realize that, man, we really got something, you know, like, man, this really a gift that we can use to change the outcome of life. And so, in the barbershop environment, like I said, even if you don't become a barber, we motivate people to be great. You know, as far as if a kid doing good in school, we want them to come in and get a haircut. You know, if a kid can't afford a haircut, you know, we want to always give them opportunity, man. Because one thing a person can't take away from you, man, is your confidence as a person. And we believe that your image has a lot to do with your confidence. Many times, you know, you see a young kid or a young lady that might can't get her hair did because, you know, money get tight sometimes. Parents struggle. That's the reality of life. Everybody ain't got it good. And what we want to do is find that person and give them opportunity to let them know, like, hey, look, hard times don't define who you are. They really character builders. And that's the vision behind the barbershop. That's the vision that I've always been taught. I've always learned that the barbershop is always that hub to help build a community up. And so when we do stuff like back to school haircuts, the Christmas drive, that was great, man. Again, thank you for what you did with 903 image. I'm still showing it. I done showed that about 6 times. I'm still posting and reposting that because to me, that's what the barbershop is about. You know, at the end of the day, a hand that's always like this can't never do like this. You know,
dang, that's real.
It can't never do that because it's always give me. But the minute you stop doing give me and saying here you go, then you start seeing an impact and people's lives being affected. And so that's pretty much, like I say, what we strive for here at Cutting Edge. You know, down here in Dangerfield, everybody here has a heart to want to give back. All of us know our struggles, where we come from, what done built us, what done shaped us, what done molded us. And so when you come in, a lot of times you don't get just that, hey, how you doing, welcome to the barbershop. You get real life experience, you get a chance to know history, you get a chance to know people, and be that staple in the community, you know, that people can come to and be relaxed in. The environment is real relaxed, professional, to where we want you to know, again, that if any place you can go to in town, any place you want to go to and feel safe, feel comfortable, and get something from it, is here at the barbershop.
Real time.
You know, and even back in the old days, you know, I still, I tell people a lot of time, I talk to them, what they had in like hoods like Harlem and upstate New York and all that was the barbershop. Because a lot of the meetings, a lot of the city council meetings and all that kind of stuff, they was held at the barbershop. So people could understand what was going on. You know, like they say, you want to know what's going on? Go to the barbershop. You know? If you want to know what's going on, don't go to the newspaper, don't go to Suzanne High, go to the barbershop. And so that's the same type of environment we want to create for people here in town, that not just to come around, you know, and listen to gossip, but if you want to know what's going on as far as positive things, how things looking, what's the community talking about, come to the barbershop. Come in, relax, enjoy yourself, and become family. You know, I've got a phrase, I say, you walk in as a client, you walk out as a friend or a family member.
That's real.
Because that's the vibe, and that's the vibe we want to set. And that's from the barbers to the ladies that do hair, from DN to Amari to Ashley Garrett to Corey, and recently brought Corey in.
Corey in here?
Yes, sir. You know, and to ABL. You know, we just want to, the presence of everybody involved, we want them to know that we out in the community, being a staple in the community, and not just here taking money, taking away from the community, but instead pouring back into it. Because a cup that got a lid on ain't no good for a thirsty man.
Give it back for sure.
You know, you ever got your cup on, your lid on your cup, and it's no good to a thirsty person because you can't pour nothing out of that cup.
Boy, I done seen somebody stay in the barbershop all day.
Man.
And that was their routine too.
I promise you, like, and the truth of the matter is, like, that's how it go. We're gonna always have somebody in here, like, and it's not, like I said again, because of the fact that we want your money, but the fact that if you need something, even like with the recent storm, people asking like, why you down here at the barbershop? Why your barbershop open? And I said, man, to be honest with you, if I got power and nobody else got power, I want to have somewhere they can come and get warm, so they can come and chill, hang out, warm their food up, or whatever they need to do. It's opportunity for them to be able to be here. So what good does it do me to be in Tyler and the power on at the shop, and I can't be a assistant to the community?
Dang. So you was here?
I was here. And then the crazy thing about it was, when I left, went back to Tyler, the power went out. That was the crazy thing about it. But I was down here the first day of the storm and everything, when the supposed to be real heavy. I was down here just in case somebody needs somewhere to go, you know, charter phone or whatever, because you know this the business district. And so that was my real reason for being down here. Because believe me, I could have been chilling, laid up, and somewhere warm.
Nah, real talk.
But I definitely wanted to be in a place to be able to give back if I could. And you know, like I said again, that's the heart of everybody here, man. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want you in here if you ain't got that kind of heart. And if you got a heart to it's just, I just want to cut and be the best barber. I don't need you around me. Because at the end of the day, we're gonna do some giving back, we're gonna have some fun. You know, we want some chess players in here, you know. I'm a chess champion.
You play chess?
Oh yeah. The boy right up there, just in case. just in case they want to come and see me, you know what I'm saying? And even with that, I want to, like I say, I like doing little competition where you earn free haircuts and things like that. We doing a thing where we connect with the school to want to give like kids who making good grades and all that a chance to get a haircut, a free haircut, and you know, and those who struggling, a chance to get in here, you know, and get a haircut. Because again, man, the confidence is everything, man. We know nowadays, like with this generation, man, they can be cool when it comes to image and how somebody look. And so Any way we can help boost them, any way we can help support them. That's our goal here. That's our reason for being here. And that's our reason why we're gonna stay here. So, and it's crazy, like, let me tell you how I became a barber, right? It's crazy how I became a real barber. So I'm down there on my bed, down there in TDC. And this guy, he was from Austin, around about 2006. And man, I ain't got no money, no support, no nothing. And I wake up that morning, man, I got like 4 suits left. Down there, 4 suits to 27 cents. Chili suits, you know what I'm saying? And so I tell him, I said, man, he finna cut this guy hair, this white guy hair. And I said, man, what you finna do? He said, man, I'm finna cut this dude hair. And I'm looking for clippers, cause I ain't never seen nobody cut with no comb and razor. I said, man, how you gonna cut it up with the clippers at? He's like, man, I'm finna cut it with this. So he got like 12 combs and 4 blue razors, old cheap Dollar General razors. And I said, man, you mind if I watch you cut it? He said, man, the game to be sold, not to be told. So I looked at him. So I'm like, I come from the streets and everything. So I'm like, what you gonna charge me? So he said, man, just give me $1. So in my mind, I'm like, that's my last dollar. You know what I'm saying? 4 suits. I tell him, I said, man, look, man, all I got is 4 suits left. He said, man, this game, he gonna take you for the rest of your life, though, when I give it to you. That's exactly what he told me. And so I said, all right, man, I'm walking back to my locker, but I'm thinking to myself, boy, if this don't work, man, I'm finna whoop him.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. Like, man, if this don't pan out to anything I feel like was worth my 4 suits, he got to see me.
Real time. That was dope.
And so, man, we go back, and I remember Justin Bieber had just got hot, and the dude had a picture out of Us Weekly magazine, and he said, I'm finna cut his hair just like this. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, nah, you can do that, not no comb razor. He said, watch me. And so he cut his hair. And when he got done, he said, what you think about it? I said, that's too slow for me. I said, that's too slow.
Take a minute, huh?
Yeah, I said, that's too slow. But what I didn't know is this right here. A seed was planted. And anytime a seed is planted, it's gonna grow. And what you do with it is on you after that. And that's what I got from that, man. That was 2006. I didn't take barbering serious till 2018. That's when I finally said to myself, I gotta figure out something different. I said, I can't go back to selling drills. I can't keep gang banging. I can't keep doing none of the stuff I'm doing and expect to have a different outcome in life. And so I picked up my first comb and razor. And I told this old school cat, he was going bald. I said, man, school, let me cut your hair for you. He said, man, I ain't got no hair to cut. I said, grow it out. And get what I charged him. 4 suits. Them same 4 suits that was charged to me.
Got it back.
I turned around and I charged him. He said, man, what you gonna charge me? I looked at him. I said, man, give me 4 suits. He said, 4 suits? I said, yes, sir. He gave me 4 suits. And man, he became my client once a week, literally. And I was cutting his hair. And when nobody really messing with him, I'm just not learning. They kind of watching me. You know how it go when you're doing something, everybody want to see if you either gonna make it or you gonna fail. And so I remember one day, it was a weekend, and dude come to me, get ready to bitch. He said, man, you mind cutting my hair for me? I said, man, I ain't really good at cutting hair. I got a mean lineup game, though. And he said, man, nah, I've been watching you, bro. Like, I see you, like, you got it. And I said, man, I probably can tape it, something like that. And if we can line, I said, the line gonna be clean, though. And he was like, man, look, just do your thing. He said, what you gonna charge me? I said, 4 suits.
He took it.
You know what I'm saying? So he went and got the 4 suits, and he paid me my cousin hair, man. And from there, man, I looked at it, and I was hearing people talk about the haircut. They were like, man, who cut your hair? And he said, man, look Keno over there. By this time, they called me real. So I had stopped all the gang banging and everything that was going on in prison. So I had stopped all this, so I called me real. I started preaching the gospel, sharing, doing Barbershop and stuff like that. So he was like, man, real couldn't. And so then again, the people started coming like, man, you cutting hair. So now I'm like, man, I might actually have some. And so I took my journey to the front office, up to the captain, the warden, and everybody. I'm like, look, man, I'm trying to cut some hair. Can I get a job in a famous barbershop? They said, nah. I said, what you mean? I'm trying to do something good with my life. They said, I don't care what you got going on. You ain't getting out of barbershop.
Damn.
You're an NBA member. You've done all this stuff all the year. You ain't getting out of barbershop. So I'm like, I said, I'm trying to do something right in my life. And y'all wouldn't even let me shine. I told them just like that.
So now you're the underdog.
I'm the underdog, you know what I'm saying? And so this how I realized how God works, right? this really how I got my job in the officer barber. I'm in the barber. I had been running around trying to do it myself. And one day this dude, he's standing by the gates right there, like taking with the captain off warden office. And he sees me, he said, man, what you got going on, Red? I said, man, I'm trying to get these papers into the warden, trying to get this barbering job. He like, you can cut hair? I'm like, man, I'm trying to, get it on. And so he was like, let me see the papers. So I gave it to him. He took them to the captain. The captain was the guy who did the job for barbers. He said, man, they gonna holler at you, man, let you know what's going on with you. I said, all right, bet. So I finally realized for real, man, I'm kind of impatient. People been telling me my life I'm really impatient. But I finally realized that I'm working on it. But anyway, so he tell me that, and about 3 weeks go by, and I see the captain. I said, look out, captain, man, you get my information. This technique actually, a technique I learned in prison. It's actually the kind of open house raising, no housing, because with this. And she try to put the raisin in and all that. Right, but in prison you don't get this. You gotta learn how to do an edge with this. Just a straight raisin. And so when people see me doing this, or if I see somebody doing it, anybody who know about it, they know where you learned the game from. Average barbers in society, they don't know how to do this. They don't know how to edge with just a straight flat raisin unless they don't learn it from somebody else. But 9 out of 10, somebody who know it, they learned it in prison.
Deanne, cousin, Keevy Palmer, he be doing it like that too.
Yeah, where you been? He been down there?
Yeah.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? And so it's a technique that was taught down there.
Doing that too.
And you just kind of bend it and you just contour to the shape of the head and you do an edge up. But this is how we learned down there to cut hair. And so a lot of times, like I said, if I see somebody doing this, immediately I know where they learned it. Like, hey, what you do time me? That's the question. But it's an open razor technique, man. It's just, and this is what I tell you, like I say, I got this down right here, and man, I put a crazy edge up on somebody at first. People might lean a little bit or something, but the story, like I said, I met the guy, and he told me, and come to find out, he was best friends with my uncle. And he asked my let him raw. He was like, man, you raw? You shun raw, nephew? I'm like, yeah. He said, man, give me paperwork. And that's how I got my job, my first barbering job in prison. Never looked back. 3 months later, won my first soul salvation with Christianity. And I knew that barbering for me was not just barbering as a platform for the kingdom. Like, so that's really why I do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I win 1 soul a year, I'm okay with that. If I don't win none, I'm okay with it because I know God got a plan.
Right.
And that's what barbering really means to me. And that's how I got into it. And so my pastor, when I started cutting with him, that's the way I cut with in the shop down in Tyler. He told me, he said, man, as long as you keep God first, you'll always prosper.
You got a dope story though.
That's really how I got started. Like, I remember it was just a situation but I, for real, like I sat up there, man, and I said to myself, I can't get out and keep doing this. I can't get out and go back to no drugs. I said, that's over with. And I genuinely realized, like, bro, I really had a neck for, it wasn't even just cutting hair that I feel like I had a neck for. It was the fact I had a neck to be able to talk to people and encourage people. Good morning.
Hey.
Should be in at 11:30, I believe it
is. He's right.
So what you want to do, like the sideburns and shit? You want to clean all it up?
Yeah, you just clean all this up. You ain't really gotta keep the sideburns. Cut all that, just keep that around there.
Pencil line the mustache?
What's pencil line?
Make it thin. Like how you got it right there?
Yeah, you can make it thin. I mean, looking like some.
I'm telling you, man, this really what I do. I tell so I can sell crack. Shit, when I learned I cut some hair, it was over with then. You know, that's the thing people say, you know, like I always keep my clippers and stuff with me. And people say, man, Keenan, why y'all keep your clip with you? I said, man, I promised myself, like just like I keep that crack sack in that pistol when I was hustling and all that, I would keep my clippers with me. So wherever I go, like anywhere I go, I be having my clippers and stuff with me. People be like, I don't take them now, don't vacation. Yeah. My first year I took them, I went home on vacation with my family, and man, I had to cut hair the whole time. I'm gonna need you back in there. You're right. Got you focused. This ain't no still treatment because you come in for me. This is how I treat do all my haircuts, like for real, like it don't matter. Because I believe in equality. You know, relationships and everything, they're great, man. But what I want to personally remember the most about my haircut is the quality of the treatment. I want to say, man, I ain't just getting no haircut when I've been there. Like I really felt like me and bro connected. And then say, you know, on top of that shit, then you can cut.
No, that's a dope episode we got. I'm gonna chop it up and send it to you.
I'm ready for time to kind of tell me. So I want to go more in depth with it and just kind of get the details out of really how I really got there. Like, cause it's like I want to show my paperwork, you know, how I got out game side. Cause even when I got out game side, I became an advocate for people that wanted to. When they came to prison, they wanted to get out of gangs. I would actually go to other gang leaders because where I had stood over my years, it was like, hey, look, this guy want to get out of the game, man. You know, he don't want to continue that road, and because of the respect people seen me caring for myself when I got out, because a lot of times, you know, people get out of game and then they kind of two-step on the line. They'll get in, but they get out, but they still want to kind of play around and hang out with the gang. When I got out, I got completely out. Like it wasn't no on the cool. I want to call it me, you know, when it's beneficial for me. I'ma go back and use what clout I got. And so, man, you know, this time where I see the guys, you know, they want to like gangs over, and they get beat almost to death, man, because they want to get out. And I was telling you, like, man, we know that the way you got in, a lot of times saying you got to get out. And, you know, someone would just, like, say, let them out, be like, man, you know, it's cool. Man, long as they don't tiptoe the line and try to play back in the man, they for real about trying to do something different, then they would let them out. But then someone would actually want to beat the snot out of them. You know, and I have to sit there and tell them, like, man, look, I know they don't kill you, but you gotta go through what you went through to get in, just like you want to get out. And then, I got all that paperwork, man. I want to show people, like, man, this ain't just from my woke up and do it, man. What I'm talking about, man, that's just real and good.
He's doing it, man.
We doing it, man. Inspired me, man. Real, I'm like, man, let me push hard, man. Real. When you came in this morning, I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was scrambling for my audio and stuff. I'm like, man, I ain't missing this interview. I ain't lying, like, I ain't missing this interview. You got me messed up. Shoot. I'm not missing this.
Nah, cause it was like how we hit it off when I came in. You like jump right to it, like. I'm like, hold on, man, we gotta get the footage. Yeah. We gotta get the footage. And then let me go get my audio right. We got the camera, the ring light. That's really all you need. And you just,
Yeah, that's it. Those people be telling me, like, that's all you need.
no, that's all you need. And when we do it, we put it into like an AI software. So I be in the tech. I put it in the AI software, then let it chop it up. It chop the whole video up.
Make it work.
Make it work.
I'm doing a lot of things like, man, just keep your skin soft and everything like that.
I really appreciate that.
What I do, man, I believe in quality. Just clean my hands, so don't worry.
Right.
And I'm a whole man, so you ain't got to worry about it.
Right.
Nah, I be just a lot of times. Like, you do me on Facebook? Yeah, like, I'm a whole man. Like, I ain't worried about that.
That's what you put on it.
This is a facial cleanser. This be deep clean face, open the pores up and stuff like that. So when I put the hot towel on there, kind of get out there and not kind of get out there and clean the pores out and give you a fresh feeling. I'm gonna go back over and like clean your face up more and get a lot of them hairs gonna stand up out of there. So
You put that towel on 6 minutes. I know that was hot.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Them holes, so I put on this one, you know, get it and get it towel and line it out.
Okay.
You know you do get too hot there.
That's good.
You said Brian told you he doesn't know because he doesn't know what Jerry wants. He also doesn't know how it's going to be set up, played out. There's a lot of question marks there for him. In your mind, in the history of covering the NFL, what is the likelihood that Coach Brian is touching the downstop business?
Well, it's sort of a possibility right now, which again gives you enough content to talk about. It's possible to talk about.
You get their name and number. Yeah. You get their name and number.
I didn't get the number. I know who it is. This Kenny down there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get the number.
Then what we have is some new product from Nappy Social.
From Nappy Social?
Yeah.
From Dangerfield?
Yeah, Sharon.
What she got?
She got some beard conditioner, some beard oil. You get noticed at Nappy Social. I'm gonna be at the Black Wellness Expo.
What is that?
Second. It's gonna be in Tyler.
I need to pull up to that, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. And then like I said, this some beard wash. But what I'm blessing you with, man, I fell in love with this last night. This is her signature skin care, like aftershave. lotion. Oh man, smell it. Oh man. I promise you, like I wasn't leaving out of there until I got my bottle. That's her last bottle. She gotta make some
Damn, that
more.
must smell so good.
Nah, for real. So that's our aftercare right here that we put on there to kind of refreshing the skin and keep it going.
Let me sit these right here for a minute.
And man, what I like about it, like I said, when you put it in, I fell in love with instantly. Lead on real good.
Yeah.
I said, man, I gotta get that. He give me all that. I was like, man, look, I want that. And that's Sheree over at Napa Social out here in Dangerfield, another, entrepreneur that started her business and very community oriented.
Shout out to Nappy Social.
Oh yeah.
How impactful you think if I did like a content creation workshop?
I think it'll be big. We just gotta put it out there and let people know that it's gonna be done and where it's gonna be at.
In person? Think that would be best?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People, they want to connect. They want to connect with who they learning from a lot of these days. There's so much stuff on social media.
Yeah.
But the opportunity to connect, especially somebody close by. And then, good thing I believe in Kaymon, like a lot of these young guys going out to college and stuff, this is something they can take with them to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
They can even go up there and find a career and go take it. Also, they trying to figure out, well, I don't know what to do. Photography. You just seen it. You've seen it. You've seen the impact of it. But a lot of them don't know because they don't see it.
Right.
All right, my man.
You got me right. For real.
That'll work for you.
Appreciate that.
You want to knock some of the weight off there?
Yeah.
Kind of trim it down?
Yeah, because I think this side right here I had. Yeah. I needed that. For real.
So my last question before we got here. What made you decide to go dreads? Because you got good hair.
Yeah.
What made you decide to go dreads, man?
So this is actually my second time with locks, man. First time it was just like coming out of high school, it was like cool, at that point of life, it was cool to have locks. So I grew them out right before college, playing football. You just look cool with the dreads, the locks. So I ended up doing that. And then I ended up cutting them probably like my junior year of college. And then right after college, I just started growing my hair back. I had a little fro with the sponge in it. But instead of doing the sponge, I had a wave brush too. And I started using my wave brush like it was a sponge. And so it'll make my hair lock up naturally. And to where I was the one that started these locks right here, and it was like natural. And then I just kind of cut around and kind of keep the waves. It was just different with the
2-in-1.
Yeah, got the waves with the part, and then you got the lock. So it was unique. So I just wanted to just stick with it.
I caught myself trying, I'm going ball up. I caught myself trying to weigh the size and kind of, I don't know what I was going to do. I went all even. But it's. I told you, I got the units. I said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and put me a unit together, man, and get you put some locks in my little old splinter, man, and go from there. And she was like, boy, stop playing. I said, nah, for real. Man, I woke up the other day, I done did the spray in there. I said, man, cut that trash.
But yeah, really, like, I believe in hair, like my hair. I believe it give me, power, confidence, like all of that. Like I just love my hair.
There you go, right there. Confidence. That's the word, man. The image is everything. And what we see ourselves
And then you know what else I realized was like it allowed me to connect with the young generation. Like when they first see me, it's like, oh, like he one of us type, you know?
He got them locks.
Yeah, like a lot of them kids got locks these days, so it's like it allows you to connect with them on sight.
That's what it's about, man. Like I said, again, this generation right here, man, they all about connection. They say they can connect with you, and you know how to pour water to a buck with a hole in the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's like if you want to, like if you're an adult, like you want to connect with the youth, you gotta seem relatable to them. Like even if you don't understand it, you still gotta seem relatable to where they can connect, trust you, and then they'll open up to you. You just gotta keep their respect too. At the end of the day, don't be so judgmental on things that you don't understand, or things you may have did back in your day.
They definitely watching. They probably gonna ask.
Nah, for real.
All right, kid, man. I appreciate
Man, I appreciate you.
man.
Cash. What I owe you.
Just 30. That's an affordable.